look, here's their first chance to show it tonight.
Yeah, first chance to show it. But back to the accountability that the coach is talking about. It goes way beyond the coaches and getting on the players. It's about the players holding them each other accountable. That's when you know you're on the right path to success.
Sit back and enjoy. First possession is the Lakers, and it's LeBron. Goes baseline. Reverse layup is good. He had 18 in the loss the other night, but he has shot at least 50% in 3 straight games. No Sabonis, you're going to miss a lot of boards and some offense. And, of course, Zach LaVine, one of the top scorers when he gets going in the league. Push it now to Hachimura. Gabe Vincent, again, unavailable, as is Jackson Hayes tonight. Might be a little bit underrated how much he's going to get missed tonight. So Maxi Kleber, we expect to get some big time. That's a good bounce, a skip underneath to Rui, but he can't finish the layup.
Oh, they really caused him to alter that shot.
This end, they've got to get the defensive rebound. You cannot give offensive rebounds up. And how about missing that easy one by Renaud?
Well, they've had 2 shots, both of which were open looks. DeMar missed his, and then that one there.
Aiden at the other end. He can't hit in the lane. It's taken by Russ, the king of the triple-double. Out of UCLA, he'll fire it up, use the window, not there. Rebound taken by Ayton. So 2-0 remains, a minute and a half into the game. Luka and the Lakers. Oh, he splits the defense. He's going to go all the way to the rim and score. Down the middle he goes.
He gives the opposition what they've been getting a lot of in the past few games or so, just right through the perimeter defense for an easy layup.
Now, this is the second time Stu all season. He has had 2 straight games under 30. DeMar shot more mid-range than anybody else this year, although Brandon Ingram is very close in mid-range field goal attempts.
They're on their 3rd trip down or 4th trip down. They get a second chance opportunity, and that's how they get on the board.
Yeah, they had a ton of them the other night. In fact, Lakers were out-rebounded 48-25, all alone underneath LeBron.
Nice read by Marcus. LeBron popped like he was going to come out and then went back door.
He went back to the bench the other night after 4 straight starts, and here he is back in the starting 5 with Austin unavailable. Going to be a foul on Luke, 4th worst record in the NBA and 14th in the West. And yet they are 10-0 in clutch games coming into tonight's action. And they have a negative point differential. There's 16 teams above 500 in the NBA. They're the only one over 500 with a negative point differential. Luka double teamed. Marcus wide open for 3, straight away short. And Maxime Renaud has control of it.
Well, the Kings have shown that they're going to try to blitz on Luka as much as they can. Steal by Marcus Smart.
Pocket picked. Marcus. Oh! What a lob! A look-away lob by Marcus.
Boy, that got the crowd out of their seats early.
Marcus saw that one coming the whole way, and LeBron was in tune with the veteran. 8-4 start for the Lake Show. Baseline, got it. There's DeRozan.
Boy, he's so good at the mid-range, so good.
You know, last year he had 300 more mid-range shots than the next closest competitor in the NBA. That one is knocked away from Luka, who's been turning it over too much.
Marcus Smart, and then the no-look to LeBron, who finished it off crowd-pleasing.
From the outside, no. Weak side rebound, Smart. By the way, Luka averaging just about 5 turnovers a game in December, and that's the most in the NBA right now. He knows he's got to clean up that part of his game, especially going to be playing a ton more, probably at the point with no Austin. That one's launched by Westbrook, and he knocks it down. The former Laker
puts the Kings up by a point with that triple.
Played 130 games in the purple and gold uniform, averaged 17.5. Luka running to the rim, Ayton scores.
Nice recognition by Luka. He left his feet, and he did find DeAndre Ayton before he came back down.
This is the start of a 2-game roadie for Sacramento here in Los Angeles. They'll be in Inglewood in a couple of days. Renaud getting some work, and he scores.
Look at this play.
Underneath the one-hand jam by Rui Hachimura.
Boy, that's giving up an inside shot on one end and then getting a layup on the other.
Russell walk it up. Sacramento with a record of 8-23. Lakers at 19-10. Although they've been treading water for quite some time now, as DeMar knocks it down. There's that mid-range again, Stu.
I mean, he's just almost automatic.
Doncic holding on to it again. There's that combination. Trying to find Ayton rolling to the basket, and we've got a whistle and a time.
Just about halfway through the first quarter, and it's close. The Kings. Those numbers, those are his numbers since he's turned 40. Those are numbers that...
Averaging 6 assists a game, and we've always said it's a little more LeBron-like here over the last week and a half or so. So Lakers with control of the basketball. Luka wide open. That's a block that time. Coming out to block it was Ellis, a good defensive player. Keon Ellis went to Alabama for a couple of years. That doesn't happen often. Luka's jump shot getting blocked from the outside. Goes right to Russ. So again, an offensive rebound. Westbrook underneath, short. Taken by Ayton. Now surveying the floor and looking ahead is Doncic. They're trying to sneak in from behind. They couldn't get it. Swinging it down the middle again. Ayton, and he gets fouled. Bulls Jr.
Yeah! The Cali XL Burger, a beefed up charbroiled.
They're that tight when you take a look at the numbers and you spread it out a little bit. Against Sacramento in October, he had 22 and 15. Again, this is the second of 4 meetings between these two. Lakers beat him by 7 in October. Ellis on the outside, rebound goes to Luka. Doncic will bring it across the timeline. You got 8 seconds to get it across. Luka trying to move in, kind of it goes. It doesn't go, and he will march to the free throw line for the send your favorite players to this year's All-Star game. Vote early, vote often. Let's send his quiet start to this game. Again, the second of 5 in a row at home. Looking forward to Tuesday's game against the Pistons, who are still in first in the Eastern Conference, and Memphis will be in for 2 games.
Oh, almost a steal by Marcus Smart.
Clifford. They swing it on the outside. That is on the floor before the shot. Here's the 55-year-old out of Pepperdine, Doug Christie. Second year as the head coach. Has yet to turn it around. Still having some issues underneath. That's a good feed and dive by Westbrook.
What a nice read by DeMar DeRozan. They doubled him up. He kept his head up and looking for a teammate and gets an assist on it.
We'll see Vando in the game when it's dead. Luka dribbles to the right side and knocks down a 3-pointer. Doncic, the Don. We'll see if he can create some Luka magic tonight. Let the Lakers get a victory. Well, JJ said, what did he say, Stu? Quote, defensive clarity, role clarity, and offensive organization. That's what he wants to see.
It's up to the players to deliver, though. And that's why I was talking about earlier. Some good teams.
Yeah, JJ was ranting. He went off on one right after the game the other night. That's a good little runner that time by Clifford. Neat Clifford.
Just checked into the game and scores an easy one.
8+ points in 4 of the last 5 for him. Doncic again. This one is off target, but Ayton collects the offensive board in a fresh 14. Luka looks to spin. It wasn't there. Nobody biting, but he'll fall away. Well, he gives him about 4 or 5 different moves. Got a good look.
Ayton, he really